Top-down analysis exposed this hidden liquidity move. At first glance, this chart looks random. Price moves up, price moves down, and most traders would probably enter at the wrong moment. But the market had already revealed several clues before this move even happened. On the 15-minute time frame, price showed a clear structural shift and started moving toward an important area. Then something interesting happened. The market created a trap. But when we drop down to the 1-minute time frame, the real opportunity finally appears. So the first thing I always do before thinking about any trade is zoom out and look at the higher time frame. In this case, the 15-minute chart. And this is where the first clue appeared. Price suddenly broke a previous structure that had been holding the market for a while. Now, to many traders, this might just look like another move on the chart. But when you understand market structure, this moment becomes very important. Because a break of structure is not just a random movement. It tells us that the balance between buyers and sellers might be changing. But here is the interesting part. Even though the structure was broken, price did not immediately continue the move. Instead, it started moving toward a very specific area on the chart. And whenever the market starts moving toward a particular area like this, it usually means one thing. The market is preparing for something bigger. After the structure was broken on the higher time frame, price slowly started moving toward a very specific area on the chart. At first glance, many traders might ignore this area and continue searching for trades somewhere else. But in top-down analysis, areas like this are extremely important. This zone is what traders call a point of interest. It is a place where the market previously showed strong activity, which means institutions might still have orders waiting there. Now here is where things start to become interesting. When price finally approached this point of interest, it did not immediately make the big move that many traders might expect. Instead, the market started moving more carefully, almost as if it was preparing something behind the scenes. And when the market behaves like this near an important point of interest, it usually means one thing. The market might be setting up a situation that most traders will completely misunderstand. Now this is where the market started creating the real trap. As price moved near the point of interest, the market produced a movement that looked extremely convincing. To many traders watching the chart, this looked like a perfect opportunity to enter a trade. But this is exactly how the market creates what many traders call a honey trap. The movement attracts traders to take positions because it looks like the market is about to continue strongly in that direction. Everything seems to make sense. The candles, the momentum, and the structure. However, this is where the market psychology becomes very interesting. Instead of being the real move, this movement was actually a major inducement. Its purpose was to pull traders into the wrong side of the market while liquidity was quietly building. And while many traders were getting trapped in this honey trap, the market was still preparing for the real opportunity that was about to appear on the lower time frame. Now, up to this point, we were only focusing on the higher time frame to understand the bigger story of the market. We identified the break of structure, the point of interest, and the major inducement that trapped many traders. But to find the precise opportunity, we cannot stay on the higher time frame forever. This is where top-down analysis becomes powerful, because after understanding the higher time frame context, the next step is to move down to the lower time frame. So now we drop from the 15-minute chart to the 1-minute chart to see what the market is actually doing inside that point of interest. And this is where something very interesting appears. Right after price touches the point of interest, the market creates a clear break of structure on the lower time frame. This moment is extremely important because it tells us that the market reaction from that higher time frame area is not random. Instead, it is giving us the first real confirmation that the market might be preparing for the next move. Now, after moving to the 1-minute time frame and noticing that shift in structure, the next question becomes very important. What actually caused this reaction in the market? Because a break of structure rarely happens randomly. Most of the time, there is a specific area where the market reacts before making that move. So instead of focusing only on the structure break, we look slightly to the left of the chart to see where the reaction really started. And this is where something interesting appears. Right before this break of structure happened, price briefly interacted with a small but very important area on the chart. At first glance, it might look like just another candle movement, but when we analyze it carefully, it reveals something much more meaningful. This area is what traders call an order block. An order block represents a place where strong buying activity previously entered the market. And when price returns to this type of area, it often reacts again because unfilled institutional orders can still be sitting there. So the reaction we saw and the break of structure that followed was not random at all. It was the market responding directly to this lower timeframe order block. Now, after identifying the reaction from the lower timeframe order block, the next question becomes very important. If the market reacted from this area, where is it actually trying to go? Because the market rarely moves without a target. Most of the time, price is moving toward a pool of liquidity where orders are waiting. So when we look ahead on the chart, something very interesting appears. Above the current price, there is a clear cluster of buy-side liquidity. These are the highs where many traders have placed their stop losses in pending orders. For the market, this liquidity becomes a very attractive target. So when we combine everything together, the higher time frame structure, the reaction from the order block inside the point of interest, and the liquidity resting above price, the intention of the market starts to become much clearer. The market is not moving randomly. It is gradually building momentum to reach that buy-side liquidity sitting above the highs. Now, once everything starts aligning, this is the moment where the trade idea becomes clear. We already have the higher time frame context from the 15-minute chart. Price moved into the point of interest. The market created a major inducement that trapped many traders. And then on the 1-minute time frame, we saw a clear shift in structure. After that, price reacted from the lower time frame order block inside the point of interest, which gave us the confirmation that buyers were stepping into the market. Now, the final question becomes simple. Where is the market most likely going next? When we look above the current price, we can clearly see a pool of buy-side liquidity resting above those highs. This liquidity becomes the natural target for the market. So instead of guessing, the setup now provides a logical direction. This is where the buy trade execution becomes valid, looking for price to move upward and eventually reach that pool of buy-side liquidity sitting above the highs.